How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Diablo tips and tricks video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get infinite fugitive heads very quickly using this simple method. Now this method is probably technically classed as a bug, so you need to do it while you can. If you don't like doing things like this, then clearly don't do it, but you can get roughly maybe 1-2 fugitive heads every 2-3 minutes. It's actually really quickly compared to all the other methods that you can get them from. So let's begin. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is on your main account, you are going to want to go and get as many whisper caches as you possibly can. The golden number is between 25 and 30. I think I did it in 27. It just depends which kind of caches they are, but you want to get roughly 25 to 30 whisper caches with your main account so that you can create your alternate account, because this is how we're going to be doing this method, because you need to start the seasonal quest line over again, and obviously you also need to be level 60 as well. So get 25-30 caches, put them in your stash, and go and make a second character. Make sure that second character is the same character that you have on your main account. As you guys can see, mine is a necromancer, so on my alternate account I have made a necromancer. So once you guys have got your 25-30 caches, I've only got 2 here, I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. You need to make your second account, and as you guys can see, the seasonal quest line hasn't been started yet. We haven't spoke to anyone, we haven't done anything. All you need to do is get your 25-30 whisper caches. Like I say, I only got 2 here just for demonstration purposes, and then once you open them, you'll see how quickly you actually rank up your character, which is actually really funny. So if you do need an alternate character, this is one of the best ways to do it as well. But as you guys can see, I went from level 1 to, I think altogether it goes to like level 29, and that's only 2 whisper caches, so nearly half the way there, just under half the way there, with 2 caches. So once you've done that and you get to level 60, you're going to want to put your character's gear from your main account on your second account and unlock a minimum of Torment 1. If you can do it higher torments, do higher torments. That's absolutely fine, but you need to make sure you unlock a minimum of Torment 1 so that you can do this effectively. Alright guys, so once you have put your character's gear on and you've unlocked Torment 4 and you've gone on to Torment 4, Galena will be stood here. You guys probably know this from your main account if you've done the storyline, but she will be stood there and she will ask you to come down here and make your way into a dungeon for the first challenge of the first quest line. You'll have to click these few root things that are on the floor, so there'll be one there, and then that door will open into the dungeon next to it as well. So once you've made your way into the dungeon, you'll have to just get rid of those few tentacle things, and then you basically just want to ignore absolutely everything. You don't need to do anything here, and make your way all the way down to the bottom to the main exposed route, and that will spawn the boss. Now this is the most time consuming part of the entire thing, because you have to kill a few waves of enemies before the main boss will spawn. There's no way that I can find that you can speed this up with. So you've just got to like persevere and do that. Alright guys, so once you have killed a few waves, as you guys can see, the main boss will spawn. Once that boss spawns, it'll be very easy to kill him because you'll have your level 60 main character's account gear on. And as you guys can see, you get loads of loot, and you also get 2 fugitive heads. You get the blue one and you get the white one. As you guys probably know, the white one is the one that we will use. The blue one is for the first story quest line. You can pick it up, but do not talk to Galena once you have picked it up. If you leave it on the floor, this little section with the prompt will never happen. You can just leave it on the floor if you don't want to pick it up. But as you guys can see, I've got quite a few already doing this method, more than I'll probably ever need anyway. But the main thing is that once you've picked up your white fugitive head, do not talk to her, just leave the dungeon. You guys all know how to do that on the action wheel, and it'll teleport you back outside, and then it's just as simple as resetting the dungeon, as you guys have done many times in the past. So once you've reset the dungeon, you can go back in and rinse and repeat this method over and over again as many times as you want until you get bored. Really, don't really make much difference. And that, guys, is all you have to do. That's pretty much the bug. Like I say, you can probably get maybe, I'd say 2 or 3 every couple of minutes. If you're lucky, depending on how fast you are and how fast the boss spawns. I've not found a way to make it spawn any faster, so unfortunately, like I said, this part here is the most time consuming part of it. But once you've killed them, Just make sure you leave the dungeon, don't do anything, don't talk to her, leave the dungeon straight away once you've picked up the white head, and then reset dungeon, and you can just rinse and repeat and get as many fugitive heads as you want. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I haven't done many of these. I think I've only ever done one of these videos before, and that was last season, but I try and post the ones that are the most meaningful in terms of gear progression and things like that, and things that take really long and time consuming, because I've not found a fugitive head at all, besides doing this method, and I've played this season quite a lot already, so that's why I thought I would share you guys this little method. Like you saw there, you also get glyphs and you get loads of other stuff as well, and then obviously, like you see, I've killed the boss again, and for the second time I've got a fugitive head, so it is guaranteed to drop every single time, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.